Okay, I think we're good. Good evening, guys. Good evening, good evening. I'm gonna wait for some of you to come on. I know it's late. If you will just post in here as you come on, where you're from, where you're watching from. Happy Thanksgiving week. Tonight we are doing a pumpkin spice makeover look, and I'm just going to share a little bit about our business opportunity. So hello, Ida, if you'll just post in here where you're from. Let us know if you're hosting Thanksgiving or going to someone's home. Hi, good evening, Tara. Good evening, guys. Yay. Okay. I can't even say your name. Olga Svenstival. Wow. From Brownsville, Texas. Olga Donsival. Am I saying that right? Good evening, guys. Ida from Rhode Island. Nice to have you. I'm sure it's getting cold. It even was cold tonight. I took my son to the Biltmore for golf practice and I was freezing. Like I needed a sweater, but like, you know, late 60s, early 70s, that's our weather. You're probably up north, like going, you're crazy. That's like beautiful swim weather for some of you guys. But anyway, thank you guys for joining us. Again, whenever you join us, just let us know where you're coming from, where you're watching. Are you having Thanksgiving at home? Are you going to someone's home? Hi, Catherine from Maggie Valley, North Carolina, and Naomi from Indianapolis. We've got people everywhere. Good to have you guys tonight. So tonight we're going to do a pumpkin spice look, a look that you can do for Thanksgiving, just using some warm tones. It's really cold here. What's your weather like? Well, Thanksgiving is my favorite season, and it was actually Mary Kay's favorite holiday. And I normally host Thanksgiving at my home. So we have all of our family over from my husband's side and my side, and we have such a good time. We love it. I don't normally cook, but the one occasion I do cook for, you know, we do the turkey, we do the stuffing, the sweet potatoes, corn casserole, pies, like all the works. And I love decorating the tables beautifully. It's so much fun. Okay, Deborah from Clearwater. Good evening, you guys. So what I was going to do was have my face completely bare, but what happened was I did my makeup really, really early this morning and I've been going crazy. I literally just got off of Zoom 5 minutes ago. So I didn't have time to take it all off. So what I was going to do was just walk you guys through how I achieve this look. And then you guys can ask questions and so forth. So hold on a second. Okay. All right, you guys. So we're going to get started. So you guys can ask any questions as you go along. Share with me your favorite product. If you're a guest here, you can let us know you're a guest. And I'm just going to give you guys some tips on some nice tones to use for Thanksgiving, like some warm tones, which this is really my favorite season just because being a redhead, being that I'm really fair, you know, warm colors are my jam. It's pretty much not what I just use in fall. It's pretty much what I use all year long. So I'm very familiar with these tones. So I just wanted to kind of go over what I do in the morning. So normally I'll wash my face and then I will put on a moisturizer and then I go get dressed. It's always important to do your moisturizer, go get dressed, let it have time to sink into your skin. And then I put on our foundation primer. I put my foundation primer on with my middle and ring finger, and I put this on, and it's silicone based. It's great. It's got SPF 15 in it. It's so nice. Hey, Chrissy. Hello. How are you guys? Hey, Wendy. And so anyway, I put this on all over, and then what I do is normally I'll start with my eyes and then I do the rest of my face. So I'm pretty much just going to like put it over what I already have. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but I didn't have time to take everything off. So I'm just going to kind of show you the placement and kind of what I do and so forth. So we're just going to pretend like I don't have much eyeshadow because it's really light. Normally I would intensify it. Hi, Jocelyn. How are you? Again, let us know where you are coming in from, where you're watching from, what the weather's like. Are you hosting Thanksgiving? Are you going to someone's home? it's been crazy in my home because I've had all the 3 kids home for virtual school because they've had colds and I haven't wanted to send them to school because you know how it is. They're just going to send them home and just like whatever. So what I normally do is I take our concealer and I put it over my eyelid. So just pretend like there's nothing on my eyelid. You can either use an eye primer or a concealer. And I really like our concealer. I'm using the light ivory. So if you're beige, I would go like light beige. You know, if you're light beige, I would go a dark ivory, just like one step down. You're from Macon, Georgia. I love it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I'm going to put that all over my eye. And then the color tones that I'm going to be using for, for this look are definitely very warm tones. So one of my favorite is Shiny Penny. So let me show you what it looks like. It's so pretty. It's right here. Sorry. Right there. So I just take my little flat brush and I'm just going to press it into my eye, literally from the lash line to crease. So I really like this for the fall, especially for Thanksgiving. It's like my go-to. And all of our eyeshadows are CHROMAFUSION eyeshadows. They last for up to 12 hours. They're very easy to blend. And the pigments are really pretty, not pretty. So I love this color. And notice I'm not sweeping, I'm pressing into the eye. So I'm literally pressing it into the eye so that the color shows more. And again, I would normally have my face super clean and be doing fresh moisturizer, but basically I did my makeup at 7 a.m. So it's basically, it has lasted long, but I could use a touch up, that's for sure. So if you're new here, just post where you're from, what your favorite product is. So anyway, that's that. Oh, thank you, Christine. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. You know, is it the same as under eye corrector? You know, the under eye corrector is better for dark circles. I don't have dark circles. I mean, I have a lot of issues, but I don't have dark circles. So you can use the under eye corrector underneath your eyes and as a base underneath your foundation. I mean, but for underneath your eyes. So underneath your eyeshadow, you can use eye primer. You can use our cream eyeshadow, which I love, or you can use an under eye corrector or a concealer. I've just been using concealer because I like it, and that's just what I've been using. So, but if you have darker circles, I would just use that underneath the eyeshadow and underneath your eyes. That's what I would do. And then you're going to take more of a blending brush, which is kind of layered, you know, where the other one was flat. I used a flat brush to put on that shiny penny. Now I'm going to use a more layered brush, and I'm going to put it into one of my favorites, which is, oh my goodness, I can't even like, this is the, where did it go? The espresso. I'm putting on the espresso. And what I'm doing again is I'm kind of like pressing into the eye because I want to put all my dark colors on the outside, not on the inside. Hold on. And again, I'm going over my eyeshadow that I did this morning, so excuse me. But see, you want to keep your darker colors on the outside. Your favorite product, Miracle Set, Charcoal Mask, Ultimate Mascara. I know it's hard to just choose one, right? You're from Pennsylvania. Good evening. I'm sure you're freezing, Mara. I'm sure you're absolutely freezing in Pennsylvania. I was there last year around this time and it was so cold. I was so frigid. I couldn't be outside for very long. So I don't know how you guys do it. but it's definitely good hair weather, that's for sure. You just definitely are going to need some good moisturizer to prevent dryness, right? Mira, you're a redhead and you use the same colors as you were showing. Yep. It's a go-to. It's the best. I love warm tones and it really looks good on everybody, but it does look good on redheads for sure. So notice I'm just in the beginning, I'm pressing into the eye and then I'm blending from the outer corner in, like little circular upward, outward motions. And it's better to hold your brush more here than up here because you have more blending power and control. Okay. And you just want to keep blending, blending, blending. And then of course, sometimes the reason why you do this first is anything that drops, you know, you can clean up and so forth. And then I'm going to take my flat brush into the sweet cream. Sorry, the sweet cream right here. And I love that. It's just kind of like a nice matte highlighter color. And again, I'm just going to press into the eye at the top because I just want to lift. I want to keep this really more wider just to lift. So I love sweet cream or crystalline. Those are kind of my go-tos for the highlighter. And again, you guys, it's late. So bear with me. Bear with me. I had a Zoom before this and we just had dinner and the kids have been home doing virtual school. So it's been crazy, 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 crazy. Now, sometimes what I'll do is if I'm getting really dolled up, I learned this trick from Robert Jones. He says to put well, I'm very fair. So you wouldn't put very light if you're fair as me, but I put the very light CC cream underneath my regular foundation just to kind of give it a glow. And you'll see it just gives a really nice appearance. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll either put this underneath or I'll mix it in with my foundation. And you definitely want to have your consultant match your foundation. You can send her a picture of your face or just, you know, if you don't have a consultant and I invited you, just DM me and send me a picture of your face and I'll tell you what foundation you need. But a good everyday foundation is our CC cream and it just conceals and corrects and it has a SPF 15. We have a very light, we have a light to medium, we have a medium to dark, we have, you know, a darker one, a light bronze, all the things. But this is just a great everyday. But at night, or if you just want to like really doll up for pictures or for Thanksgiving, that's when I would do, you know, the both of them. So what I'll do is I'll put a little bit on my hand, just a little dab, and then more. This is the Beige 40 matte wear. And it kind of is a nice blend. It gives like a dewy look. And so you can either take a foundation brush or you can take a foundation brush like this, or you can take a beauty blender. Where did my beauty blender go? I just had it and it went away from me. Or you can take something like this and you can wet it and wring it out, whatever you want to do. But I'm just going to take this and I'm going to blend it together. And again, I'm just going to do downward strokes all over my face. And it just kind of gives like a nice dewy kind of like perfect looks when you blend them both. I don't know why. So I've been doing that lately, like if I'm dolling up or dressing up more, maybe not like every day. I might just wear the CC cream in the day, but and you would think I'm ivory, but I actually use beige. So when you have someone with freckles like myself, you normally match your freckle, which is darker than the rest of your body. So a lot of times, you know, people will look at ivory or redheads and then they put on too light of a foundation and then they look really washed out. You know what I mean? I am using underneath, why I mixed it, is the very light CC cream, and I mixed it with the beige 140. I know that's totally strange, but that just works for me. For some reason, the The hydrating one of the beige 40 ends up being a different color for me. So sometimes you've got to blend things together to find your favorite color. And for me, it's the very light with the beige 140. Just gives a nice overall finish. But if I were you, I would get a CC cream for the day and a foundation for the night, for sure, just for more coverage. Bear with me, guys. It's been a long day. Okay, and then you want to blend into your neck too. Okay, then I'm going to take that, the Perfecting Concealer, and I'm just going to draw an upside down triangle. Any imperfections that you want to conceal. Again, whatever you want to do. Then you're going to take your dampened beauty blender, and then you're just going to blend it out underneath your eye. Beautiful coverage, right? I know. Well, see, look at that. So it's just, again, it's Thanksgiving. We're going out to a party. We're getting ready for holiday photos. We just want to have a little bit more coverage. So yeah, it works. It definitely does. So, I mean, obviously if you're darker than me, then you would do the light to medium mixed with your other shade, or, you know, just go one step lighter than what you would normally be. And your consultant can obviously help you. Or if your consultant, you can ask your director and she'll help you. Yeah, it gives just like a really nice porcelain finish. Okay, now I'm going to take my translucent powder, and I'm going to put on my face just to kind of seal it all in. And then I'm going to add depth with our bronzer. So then what I'm going to do, where did I put my bronzer? I just had it. Where did it go? Oh. You guys can ask a question if you want or share one of your favorite products. Okay, so now I'm going to take a bronzer, and you can really take any brush, but you're going to pinch that brush. And then what you're going to do, or what I do, is I just go a little bit underneath my cheekbone, and I have more of a heart shape, like square face. So I like to put a little bit here, a little bit here, and a little bit up here, just to kind of add some depth. I do use the cream cheek color, but this is what I found, my love. This is, to be honest with you, if I'm going to use creams, then I've got to stick with creams the whole time. Then I don't use powders. But if I use a powder and I put on a cream, I feel like it doesn't glide as well. So if I'm going to do creams, I might just do CC cream, my light concealer, and then I'll just dab it on dewy. But if I add a powder underneath, I feel like, especially when I'm fair, it just doesn't go well for me. But again, you might have a different scenario. But my whole thing's, if you're going to do powders, stick with powders all the way. If you're going to do creams, stick with creams. I don't know why. I feel like it just blends better. But again, like for this weekend, I'm going away with my husband. Good Lord willing. If I'm going to the beach, then I'm going to put a CC cream with just a little of the cream blush with a little lip gloss, cream eyeshadow, mascara. I'm going to keep it real creamy, you know. But if I go powders, I normally try to keep everything powder. And that's just me, again. But maybe if you're a professional makeup artist, you can do both. But I just have felt on me, it looks better. But I do love the cream blushes. I think they're great, and you can use them as eyeshadows too. But again, I probably won't use as much powder if I'm going to use them. And then a little bit on my nose. Actually, where's my, oh, I have this really good brush that I got a long time ago. It's great for the nose because just do a little bit right there. Okay, and then you guys see, it really amped it up. What did you say? You know, I use my fingers when I use the cream. I know there's people that use the brush, but for some reason I use just, I'll put it on and then I just kind of dab it out if I use the cream. That's just me. Let's see, blush. Okay, if I'm gonna do a darker lip, then I will use more of a nude blush, like a Sunny Spice or a rosy nude. Like if I'm gonna use a darker lipstick, but if I go lighter lips, which is normally 9 out of 10 what I'm gonna do, then I'm gonna go a darker blush with a light lip, which is what I want. It's what I'm feeling right now. I'm using actually a golden copper right now. It's an oldie but a goodie. And I don't put on a lot because a lot goes a long way. And the way you can know kind of where your cheekbone is you can put 2 fingers here and you can kind of see how it already went on a lot. So that's too much for me. So that's how you'll kind of know where your cheekbone is. So, and again, you don't need a lot with this darker color. Like with a rosy nude or the Sunny Spice, I can go a little bit more intense with the blush, but with this, I can't. So you can like, you know, take off some of the color, but it just really makes your cheeks pop. Yeah, the fingers definitely make it easier with creams for sure. But see like the depth of that? Makeup makes everything better. It really, really does. And again, you know, I can soften it as I go. Sometimes I can get a little blush happy. Okay, let's see. And then my highlighter. And you can just use a highlighter. A lot of the Mary Kay blushes have a highlighter right on the side of the blush. So I'm just taking a little bit of the highlighter. And I have a fanned brush for my highlighter. Love. And what I'll do is I'll just do a little bit underneath here, a little bit underneath here, and a little bit on the nose. And again, this is more than I would do like in a daytime look. Okay. Now for my eyes, I'm going to use an angled brush and I'm going to go back in with the espresso. And I'm going to, a lot of people can just do it without touching their eyelash and do a wing. I don't know, for me, I have to like literally like do like this. I don't know, it's the weirdest thing. So I like to do like a little angle with that shadow, like a little angled with the darker color and then bring it in. You can also do a little bit like that, like right underneath the lash to go on the inside, and that kind of gives it a really nice natural look. But I like shadows as eyeliner. I do. I feel like it's not as harsh, especially as you get older. You don't want to have that harshness, you know? And again, you might want to do translucent powder underneath so that, I didn't do that, to get rid of so you don't have as much cleanup. And then I'll take that same angled brush and And I'm just going to tilt a little bit and I'm going to do it underneath the eyes. I thank you. Again, makeup is art. You get better as you do it. The more you practice, the better you get. Ever since I was a little girl, I always loved to play with makeup and help people with their makeup. And then I'm going to take our Intensify. I already have mascara from this morning. By the way, this is my Intensify from this morning. Thank you, Elizabeth. Bonita. I know that word in Spanish. Don't know a lot of words, but I know bonita. And then you're just gonna, this is kind of an interesting fanned brush because it's flat on one side and fanned on the other. So you take the flat part and you kind of hold it and you wiggle and go up. And then you can kind of roll it like to kind of get the volume that you want. And like, let me tell you, like spectacular, literally. Like when you want va-va-voom, you use Intensify. It's insane. Hello, Lee. How are you? See that? Bam, lashes. So I use Lash Love in the daytime. Today I did use this, but normally if I'm like wanting to amp it up, I'll use the Intensify. I love it. And then as far as your brows, we have, let's see if I have it over here. We have our Brow Volumizer Gel, which I don't think I brought in here. I don't know why. But my brows still look good from this morning. But anyway, what I do is I brush my brows up. And then I brush some of that, like all the way up. And then I take it and I kind of just drag it down. Brush it up. Like you almost want to brush it the opposite way. Yes, the Fanaroma is awesome too. And then I'm going to take, I'm a redhead, remember. So if you're blonde, you could use hazelnut. If you're redhead, Cinnabar. Cinnabar. Hey, Jean. Yes, I love Lash Intensify with the limited edition Fanaroma. That is a great combo. So I'm going to take it into this pretty Cinnabar, which is my friend. This brown is my friend. It matches my sweater. Love it. And oh, shoot, I want to make sure it's not too much. And then I'm just going to do like little tiny strokes to kind of fill it in. I love Cinnabar on my brows and it looks really good on redheads or light brunettes, or you could use espresso if you're a dark brunette. And again, the volumizing eyebrow gel is amazing. And we do have pencils, which are great. Again, I'm just working with powders. And again, you want to make sure you're going all the way to where you angle the brush here. You're going to go all the way to that area. And again, you get better with makeup as you go. Thank you so much, Natalia. Lovely fall look. Can't wait to see Addie's baking adventures. I know she's been really quiet. We've been focusing on school, but we are going to do a lot this coming week because she's home for a whole week. And so we have a lot of baking that we're going to be doing, and Kao's an amazing baker too. Hold on, let me find my lip color. I just had it. I'm like, where is it? Do y'all like it? Do y'all like the look? And then you always want to finish your look with a finishing spray. So I'm not going to do it now because I'm going to probably wash this off in an hour. But you're going to do an X, and T. So let's say it's mid-afternoon. You want it to last till midnight. You're going to do an X, T. Love this stuff. Makeup finishing spray, the bomb. Okay, and then I'm going to go over some of the sets and chat with you guys for a bit. Okay, so this is our lip primer, Love. As you age, your lips start feathering and your lipstick maybe doesn't last as long. And so I always wear the lip primer. Love, love, love. And my go-to lip liner is the medium nude. Love. Okay, love it so much. It's almost out. Hold on. I gotta find another one. Oh, I have like a medium nude in every purse and in every makeup bag. So if you love it, you need to get 3 because it's amazing. Okay, so just gonna draw like a little V. Yes, you can share it. You guys, so if you want to follow more on me, you guys, I live over at Instagram at Daishalee. So you can go follow me at Daishalee. That's where I live. That's where I'm mainly at, you know, for makeup tips and fashion and all the things, or just real life. But if you guys have any side questions on brushes or just anything, fashion, makeup, whatever, you can DM me there. And if your consultant brought you on, you need to see her and say, listen, Daisha used these products. I need these. If I invited you on and you don't have a consultant, please make sure you message me. The way that we Mary Kay is that, you know, the person that shares with you is the person that you get your products from. Or if you lost your beauty consultant, of course, we'll help you. But we're very faithful with our customer base. Oh, thanks, Jean. But I've been doing this for 19 years, you guys. I can't believe it. I just had my 15th anniversary as a national sales director on November 1st. So it's really crazy that time passes when you're having a lot of fun. I'll tell y'all my story in just a little bit, but this is Bashful You. This is my go-to, y'all. Every day, my friend, like this is like the best nude. It's a gel matte. It looks so good on everybody, but I love it. I love just a lighter lip. I really do. So I went a little heavy on the eyes, lighter lip, the bomb. Love, 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 love. And then, let's see, I'm going to put, to kind of give it a more pumpkin-y, like spice look, I'm going to do Sheer Illusion right here. Just on the inside. So it's like a pearlescent kind of look. Oh, yes, the true Mary Kay way. I just celebrated my 20th Mary Kay anniversary, and I've always loved following you. Oh, Angelica, that's awesome. Happy 20th. That's amazing. Thank you so much for your loyalty and consistency. That's amazing, you guys. Once Mary Kay, always. I will tell you, customers that use our product, they don't leave. Skincare customers, their face is exuberant. They're beautiful. I will tell you honestly that every customer that uses our skincare and product, they look 10 years younger. Bottom line, you guys, they really, really do. I had a party at my house on Sunday and I had 2 ladies there helping me, and shoot, they were like, wait, how old are you? You're 41? They're like, you honestly, we thought you were like 29. I was like, you can come back here anytime. But seriously though, ladies, like my friends in Mary Kay, consultants in Mary Kay, directors in Mary Kay, nationals in Mary Kay, they all look 10 years younger. So if you are not using Mary Kay skincare, you need to start using our skincare. We have something for every type, from repair for over 40 to our 3D line, which really is great for every skin type. Our natural line, our botanical line, our clear proof is great if you're breaking out with a mask. We just restocked. It's absolutely insane. My boys are both using it. It's a must. But it's just an incredible business, you guys. And so before I go into that, though, I did want to go over our products really quick. The sets that we have here tonight. Hold on, let me just go over what I used. So this is the foundation primer that I used in the beginning, and it's $20, and it really helps the foundation to stay on well. It's really, really nice. The foundation that I used was the Matte Wear 3D. It's $25. So if you add a CC cream with it, obviously it would be a little bit more. But this is the matte wear that I used, and then you could add the CC cream if you want more coverage. And it delivers 12 hours of oil control. It's humidity and sweat proof. And it's also got our age-fighting ingredients inside of it, which I absolutely love. This was the Perfectings concealer that I used. I love it. It neutralizes dark circles, helps blurs the appearance of fine lines, helps hide redness. It's great. These were the eyeshadows that I used. CHROMAFUSION eyeshadows. You get gorgeous palettes, 12 hours of wear, life proof, high impact color. These were the colors that I use: the Shiny Penny, the Biscotti, and the Espresso and Cinnabar. I use those and I love those. And then we have our CHROMAFUSION blush, which I used an oldie but a goodie, the Golden Copper. But again, for everyday use, I will use the Rosy Nude or Sunny Spice. And so again, $14, super affordable, great color, lasts all day. This is our brow tint, which is $14, or you could use the powders, one of the eyeshadows. And that's just a really good, easy eyebrow tint. And then we have our eyeliner if you want. It's $12. You can eyeliner or you can use our eyeshadows. I do use the deep brown in the day, but I love when I'm really doing like an intense eye, I will use the Espresso. Yeah. Okay. And then this is the Lash Love mascara that I use in the day, or you can get the Intensify, which is more of the intense one that I use that really, really gives you that va-va-voom lash. This was the lip liner. That's my favorite, the medium nude. It's $12. It has age-fighting ingredients, including an antioxidant that helps protect skin elastin and vitamin E, protects your lips from free radicals. So really wearing makeup and lipstick, it really prevents from aging and free radicals and all the things. It has a velvety texture. And then we have the matte. This is the gel matte lipstick. I used the my favorite one, which is Bashful You. And it's awesome. It lasts long. It's creamy. And then I put our new lip gloss on top. I use the Sheer Illusion, but they're all the same price. We have tons of different colors. So beautiful. Let's see what else. Oh, that was the same thing. Okay. And so this is my pumpkin kind of look. You can get everything for $1.99. You get the primer, the foundation, an eyeliner, a lip gloss, a mascara of your choice, a lip liner, an eyebrow pencil, a finishing spray, a concealer, your eyeshadows, your blush, and your lipstick. So see your consultant for $1.99. She might even throw in a travel roll-up bag. I'm sure she will. So hold on, you guys. I'm trying to get myself back here. Hold on. Where am I? Where did I go? I was trying to get me back, but I don't know what happened. Hold on, guys. I love technology. Did I tell you all that? I love it. Where did I go? Okay, let me try this again. I'm trying to get me back and it just won't move me. So weird. Okay, there, I'm back. Okay, yay, I'm so back. So sorry about that. So anyway, as you see, our products are amazing. So see your consultant on this, or maybe you yourself are a new consultant and you've just been scared to kind of play with some colors. Maybe I inspired you to create a pumpkin spice look that you can use. Or if you're a guest here tonight, see your beauty consultant. And if you don't have one and I invited you, make sure you DM me. But I just wanted to share with you what I love about the business aspect. So I started my business when I was 22 years old. I was a baby right out of college. I was going to be a school teacher and I wanted to make extra money. And I literally started to make an extra $300 a week. I was teaching full-time, tutoring after school, and planning a wedding with my high school sweetheart. And I was juggling all that. And I really didn't have the confidence. I was really shy. And that was one of the biggest things that held me back from starting my business. But I'm so glad that I did. You know, basically that $100 is turned into earning over, gosh, I've been in for 19 years, earning almost over $5 million and $350,000 in Mary Kay. And that's just from sharing my business, working this like a real job. And I didn't come in to do all that. I came in, like I said, to replace my private school teaching income and to maybe one day earn a car. And, God really surprised me along the way. And so most women come into our business just to get their products half off, or for a side hustle, or maybe, they're praying for another opportunity. But I really think that it's smart in this day and time to have a side hustle, to have something extra on the side on top of what you do, because the future is so questionable. Every day we don't know what's going to happen in 2020. I mean, every day we can plan all we want, but a lot of people's jobs are unsure, and we need more income than we've ever had before. And I don't know about you, but I certainly appreciate being at home, being a work from home mom, being able to design my life, being able to create my paycheck, being able to put the things that are important to me first, which for me, it's my family. Most importantly, I have 3 kids today. I have Austin, who's 14, Mason, who's 12, and Addison, who's 10. So I am probably in the most crazy time of my life right now. And I'm so grateful that I worked when I did, and I found a business that I could work from home. But it's never too late. Whether you don't have kids and you want to start something now for your future, or whether you do have children, or maybe your kids are grown and you want to do something for yourself. I was writing down 3 things yesterday that I love the most about my business. And one of the number one things is the freedom that it gives me to work when I want to, and to be home and be present. And especially during this quarantine of doing the homeschooling with the kids, the virtual schooling, and just having to drop things, on a dime, and not having to call a boss or worry about that. Like, I love that. That is one of my favorite things. What I also love is just the positivity, the community. I think that, so many times you work for a company or a job and there's a lot of negativity around you. I will say my Mary Kay girlfriends are some of the most positive women in the world. Like, they are incredible. Last night I was on a Zoom with like 7 of my top NSD girlfriends, and I was just in awe at the training and just the topics. I mean, people would pay thousands of dollars to hear training from myself and these women that are just spectacular, that have been a part of Mary Kay for a few years or over 20, 30 years. And it's just changed their life. And knowing that you're part of a community of women that are improving themselves, being positive, stretching, growing, pivoting on a dime, a lot of the world is negative. And I stopped watching the news. I stopped watching all that negativity. And, our friends or people are gossiping. I'm like, I don't want to hear it. Like, I just love my pink bubble. I really, really do. And nothing's perfect. Nothing's perfect. No community, no country, no church, no job is perfect, right? But it is nice to be part of a community where people are positive, or they're striving to encourage you and help you grow. And I love the sisterhood. I love the sisterhood. Nothing puts a price tag on that. I don't have sisters. I have 2 brothers, which I love, but I love being a part of that sisterhood. It's so amazing. So, maybe you've been looking for something where you just need to be around a positive environment, or you yourself need some extra money. How much is it to get started? It's $100 decision to get started. And what's so cool is we have 2 ways you can start. You can start off by just, doing this for a $30 option, which is our electronic way. I had a little picture. Where it went. I don't know. But anyway, we have a $30 option, which is an electronic kit where you can start online. You can start an online business, and you have a consultant or director or national like myself to guide you and show you what to do. So it's $30 to start a business, or it's $100 to get your starter kit, and you get over $400 of product, and you have the ability to work your business how you choose. And I would probably say that starting in the holidays is so smart, because you get all your products at 50% off. So all of this look tonight, you get 50% off all your gifts. You guys have to follow me on Instagram tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm doing an online open house for my customers. So my whole dining room table has all these amazing gifts. So just knowing that I can get that half off, that you could get all your gift giving half off, to make extra money for the holidays, to not have to put all your Christmas gifts on a credit card, to have that extra money, that extra wiggle room, or maybe once everything's lifted and people are traveling more, maybe you want to save for the new year. So in 2021, you can take your grandkids or your kids or yourself on a nice trip, or maybe you want to do something for your home. I don't know, but I always say that money does not buy you happiness. Let's be clear. Look at all the stars that make tons of money. It just buys you some choices and options and a little bit of freedom and flexibility at times. And so, like I said, you never know unless you try. It's a $100 decision. You can start for $30 electronically or $100, get your starter kit. And the consultant that brought you on tonight, she sees a quality in you that would make a great beauty consultant. And like I said, whether you want to work this to get your product half off, or maybe you want to be a beauty influencer and just help encourage and just get your products at cost and share with your friends and family and just make a little extra money. Or maybe you're like, no, I want to make a 6-figure income. Like I really need to make a go at this. I don't like my job, or I've been laid off, or whatever it is. But I'm grateful for Mary Kay. And I always believe that every woman, whether you're part of this company for a season or a lifetime, you're a better person because of it. You truly, truly are. Like today, I took my son to golfing at the Biltmore, which, oh my gosh, the Biltmore is so beautiful in Coral Gables. And, you know, I love the relationships that we build in Mary Kay. I was with a consultant that was a director that's now a customer, and we just have that great relationship. Like 13 years ago, we met. And it was so fun. I'm like, I'm at the Biltmore, I'm right by your house. And she came by and got her eye makeup removers, and we sat and we just chat and we caught up. And you know, what I love about that is the community, the relationships. And she's like, Dacia, if it wasn't for my Mary Kay, I wouldn't have gotten the job that I got after the divorce that I had. You know, it was the training that I had, the women that supported me, the women that were around me. And so that just impacted me. And knowing that I had a part in that just is truly beautiful. So again, it's $100 to get started. You make 50% on all your sales from the get-go, from day one. You can build a team if you want. It's a lot of fun to build a team. I know I decided to do that. And you can earn cars. I have driven free since I was 22 years old. So being able to cut out that car payment, and your first car, you get $425 cash a month, or the car, or they pay 85% of your insurance. The second car is $500 cash, or the car. And then of course the prestigious Pearl Cadillac, or $900 cash. And then as a national like myself, we get $1,400 cash, or the car. So just knowing that you have that option, you know, earning trips. I've traveled the world all over Mary Kay style, completely paid for, earned trips, all kinds of gifts and fun things. But like I said, you notice that my 3 favorite things were not money and places. It was freedom, it was community, and it was sisterhood. So that is honestly where I'm at now. I know that everybody goes through different phases in their life. And like I said, I've done this right out of college. I've done this with no kids. I've done it with babies and now teens. And I love it. I love my life. And I'm so passionate about sharing it with other women. And so, anyway, thank you guys. So yeah, just post on here what you love about your Mary Kay business, any questions you have about your business. Again, see your beauty consultant tonight about the products that you saw, that you used. I know some of you are watching live. Some of you are going to go back and watch. Excuse the chaos, but I'm just the real deal. That's who I am. I am the same person all the time. We're authentic. So this is me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned some tips, and be a consultant on any of the products that I talked about, or maybe you've decided that you want to start your own business and start your own side hustle and change your life. And so go visit me over at Dacia Lee. Tell me what you learned. Once you do this look, I want you to take a picture and tag me and tell me that you tried it and you accomplished it and how it went. And I hope that you have a beautiful Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, again, is my favorite time of year. We have so much to be grateful for. We have so much to be grateful for. Give yourself a round of applause for making it this far, from March till November. You've made it almost 7 months, and we're still alive. We're still ticking. Every day in 2020 is like, what's going to happen, right? We're living day. I feel like this year I've been so appreciative of my business and grateful because, again, for the freedom, for the flexibility, learning to be strong as a woman in Mary Kay. Like I learned all those skills in Mary Kay, and it's brought me to who I am today as a mom and dealing with 2020, like learning to pivot, learning to see the best in every situation, you know, instead of looking at as, oh my gosh, all this chaos, all that went on, looking at the great things that have come out of this, more family time, you know, more time to really be still, be in the moment, you know, so you pull out the positives. So anyway, again, I'm thankful for you. Thank you for coming on. I hope you learned a lot. Happy Thanksgiving.